Okay, so I was at work and I was driving home. It's been an okay day. I got home and I came up to the apartment and my roommate had brought home a bunch of daisies and they were in a vase on the table, this vase. And there wasn't any water in the bottom of the vase, so I went to the sink to try and get some water so that I could water the daisies so they wouldn't die. But I couldn't find the watering can, and all there was a paint bucket. And so I filled the paint bucket with water, and I was gonna bring it over to water the daisies, but then all of a sudden there was a blackout and there was sudden darkness. And I was so confused and distraught, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I remembered that there was a flashlight underneath the bathroom sink. And so I put down the paint bucket, I ran to get the flashlight, and I picked up something that felt like a flashlight, and I turned it over and tried to turn it on, and I was fiddling with the top, and then all I could hear was this pouring sound, and it was actually a bottle of Johnson's Head to Toe body wash, or baby wash. And there was this big puddle on the floor, and it was horrible, and I was covered in soap, and I was really upset, but I went back under the sink and I found the actual flashlight. And I was going down the stairs to try and find the breaker box, but then I heard all of this noise, and I followed the noise with my flashlight, and I found this hole, and I went inside of it, and suddenly I was in the chimney. And that's weird because I've never seen the chimney before in this house, but I was in there and I was looking up, and all of a sudden this family of bats flew down over me, and there was a lot of dust, and I started sneezing because apparently I'm allergic to dust and to bats. And then I ran to my room to try and get some nasal spray to clear up my horrible allergies, but I couldn't find my nasal spray, and I really couldn't breathe, so I ran down the stairs and out of the apartment covered in soap, and I collapsed onto the pavement, and the pavement was like harsh on my hands. And then this really hot chick walked by, and she was wearing full leather outfit with fringe.
Wow.
Like fringe head to toe.
Oh my God.
And I was like, holy fuck, I'm such a mess, because like I'm covered in soap, and I'm really dusty and gross from the chimney, and I'm really red in the face. And she was like, come back to my place, we'll clean you up. So I went back to her place, but it turned out it was the library where she lived. And I was like, why are you bringing me to the library? It's closed. But she knew the back way in, so we got in, and I was crying and stuff because I was so embarrassed. And so she was like, hey, I know what'll cheer you up. It's where we take facsimile copies of our faces on the copy machine. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my
You know,
God.
it's fun to do. You've all done it in secret.
That's the
And
coolest.
so we did that, and it was really cool, and we were having a good time, but then I got really tired and I went to sleep, and when I woke up, there was all this music, and I was like, what's going on? And as it turned out, there was like a public library class for learning the foxtrot. And I was like, holy crap. Oh no. Oh God, I don't know what happened next.
That might be it.
Oh, was that it? Oh, I guess that's it. We got married, and that's my life so far. Oh, okay, wow, that was really distressing at the end.